let's kind of go from there and see what needs to be adjusted. Maybe I'll get lucky and everything will just be done the first time I do it. I know one thing that sucks for me, anyways, is the lighting. So, you know. Maybe I'll get lucky and everything will just be done the first time I do it. I know one thing that sucks for me, anyways, is the lighting. Let's see kind of where we're at from here as well. Adjusting desktop audio as well as let's see kind of where we're at from here as well. Adjusting desktop audio as well as okay. I think we're kind of chilling right now at least. Let's see. Okay, I think we're kind of chilling right now at least. So talking wise, how's it with the audio from the game as well as me actually speaking? Like maybe the game's kind of loud, but we'll kind of go from here. I kind of want it around, even at least. So we can at least get an idea of how they sound together. Timberborn's kind of a bad game to start with just because it's just instrumental, not, shit going on. But to start, give me 1 second. Okay, so I turned it down a little bit. The game itself. Yeah, I think it might have been a little loud, but let's kind of see how it goes. They coming back in and everything. Okay, let's just stick with that for now, and we'll go from there. Okay, well, we might as well at least start off. This is kind of, as it titled, a test stream to at least get things going. Um, so I'll at least get something started on here, but I'm not going to be like on it for long. Just can get an idea of getting OBS set up and everything like that. At least basics when it comes to like mic and camera. Kind of do want to do a bigger map. So I've obviously played this before. Played it on this map or wondered. Waterfalls. I want a big map. I think the small maps just you run out of space way too fast. God damn. You try plains or lakes. Hmm. Let's try lakes. Do normal. I'll still do the tutorial, of course. Maybe that's what I'll just do. I'll do tutorial. Go from there, get an idea. So whole point of me testing, the stream setup and everything like that is because I'm gonna start streaming um like console games and stuff as well, which I already kind of do. But I mostly just stream from um the console itself, mostly the PlayStation or the PS5 that I have. But I'm gonna start trying to stream like Xbox games and Switch games and maybe get into some retro stuff like PS2 or GameCube games as well. Um, but I want to get an idea of setting up OBS when it comes to mic, because I'm just using the headset for now, and then camera, and just get an idea. I have some used OBS a little here and there when I've played like Half Sword and things like that, but not a whole lot. There's a lot in OBS, so yeah, for that, of course. So naming the settlement. Hmm. Call it testing grounds. I may still also do some PC stuff here and there. Sorry, pause everything real quick. But I don't really have a strong PC. That's also kind of what I'm trying to set up all of this with as well. Oh, that's a cool little waterfall setup. So what I'll need to do is destroy those at least. Might be worth, trying to have this bad tide go down this way and out this way. So like demolish this area. Just kind of give it a runoff because then I can keep this area blue around here. So there's also a runoff this way. Damn, I can go far. I'll need to eventually get something like that too because of metal. We got metal there, metal here. We got some decent metal spots. Nothing crazy. The water, not water runoff, waste runoff. Not great. I'd love to like close this one. This is like way future stuff, but it's good to have an idea. So vacuum started, so just listening to that bash against walls. It's also the first time I played this since 1.0 has come out, so there's a decent amount of stuff in here that I have not seen yet. Hmm. So currently just kind of, obviously looking at stuff, getting an idea. I did, so there's two different types of beavers you can choose in this. I chose this type of beaver last time as well. 2,000 science for that. Because that's what I'd want. Hmm. Need a bunch of science. 2,000 just to seal the bad water, which is, what I'd need to do this to not have this bad water coming out. Which honestly is ideal. Because if I can seal this, I can open this up, and then I'll get water throughout all of this as well. So dynamite's going to be a big one too. If I can blow out a side here, have it X drop down into this. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. I think what I might do actually is we're going to exit. We're not going to save. I think I'm going to switch beavers. I'm going to do the same map. Let's do a new game because there's folktales. They're good at farming. They get a bunch of stuff from farming, but there's Iron Teeth who are good at machinery stuff, and they have different. They get different like stuff you can build and use and utilize. I haven't used Iron Teeth before, so I'm gonna do them. We're gonna do lakes again. Okay, yeah, it just looks different. I was looking at it from like this way. We'll start it. I'll save it, and I'll probably call this here. Get the entryway. Um, review back some stuff, see how it all looks. Um, we'll kind of go from there. I may start and have my first like actual stream tomorrow with a like console game. See how that works. I'm gonna do testing ground again. If I can type grounds. Yeah, apparently it did save it. Save that there. Go back to my menu, and then, like I said, we'll leave it here. Like I said, I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know what time. That's gonna kind of be the biggest issue when it comes to me starting to do these. I'm gonna try to do them regularly now, um, at least for a while, of course. But I don't know a time, so it may be kind of iffy here and there on time for it all. But you know, anyways, it was a good update, and like I said, we'll kind of just take it from here. So.